Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, they can break here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ernest. So, what can they make of this? Looking for options for movement. And a chance! Desai clears without hesitation. And it's Lahm. Ernest. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Arsenal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Driving on and making good progress. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is good strength. Driving chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Seedorf. Rafael Varane. Ferdinand. Desai. And it's Lahm. Now Hoeneß. Played out towards the right wing. Lahm. And he skips past his man. Oh, such a clever touch. That's a throw. Seedorf. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yamal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Seedorf. Seedorf. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lahm can clear it away. Oh, that's superb. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That's put paid to the danger. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Arsenal leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Arsenal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And he cuts out the supply. This is a promising build-up. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Hoeneß is behind this one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Opts to play it back. Hoeneß, he's in, tries a shot! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A moment that needs, tries one from range.
Mbappe made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Lahm. Space for him to turn and look. Mbappe! Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? But he's left disappointed.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf, and it's Ibrahimovic! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Lahm. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Maldini. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Threads one in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that looks a decent ball. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Roberto Carlos. Hernes. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lahm. That's good play. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Yamal. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal going face-to-face with his great... Yamal! And how did he not put that away?
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Now there's a fight. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Portugal
10,
have their second
Mbappe.
corner now.
Number 19, Ibrahimovic.
Keeper has taken
Number
decisive
21,
action.
Hernes.
There's a searching pass.
Number 15, Roberto
Great
Carlos.
chance!
Number 14,
Same again,
Seedorf.
same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Bale. Number 26,
Schweinsteiger.
Gullit. Number 8, Marcelo. Number 22, Bastian Schweinsteiger.
That's been
Substitution
intercepted.
taking
That
place.
was well played, well stopped.
Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he finish? Knocks it out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Delivered with swing. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried it.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hoeneß plays it short. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe is onto this, and he's managed to get free. He leaps for it! No, not the best of headers. Oh, refuses to take the bait.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
And he's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Looking to play him in. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Good ball, good take. Pings in across. Ferdinand gets it away. Out towards the flank. And he skips past his man. Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. A lot of space ahead of him. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's managed to get rid. Vieira is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He goes for a shot! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Hoeneß. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Lahm. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Hoeneß Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. And the shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Arsenal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So the action resumes. Great defending, strong and determined. He's picked his way through. Yamal carries the ball down the right. And this is Ibrahimovic. Brilliantly cut out. Vieira. And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Rice, very much a man of this moment. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hernus. And it's Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. Desai.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking for the run. Yamal picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. Tries to cross. Terrific effort! And he's stuck it away. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Mbappe.
Well, the 2 coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 21,
Portugal cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he delivered.
He's going for goal!
Number 18,
Oh,
Eto.
nice,
Number
just not
26.
quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Ronaldinho. Number 14, Seedorf. Number 8, Marcelo. Substitution. Substitutions taking place.
Seedorf going forward. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Lahm receives it in a wide position. Ah, such a clever touch. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's having a go! Eto'o looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Arsenal are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them, and it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. And it's Lahm looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. That's good running with the ball. He slings it in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Shapes to shoot! And that could come back to haunt them.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
With Seedorf. Seedorf running with the ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ferdinand getting this one clear. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Vieira. Messi. That's Vieira. This is a promising build-up.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hullet, real chance! And that's a tiny finish. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Arsenal go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Neymar stood his ground strongly. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Desailly, fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time, and it's Ronaldinho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Getting up there! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss will.
And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
And now,
What are your thoughts on
please
today's
turn
game then,
towards
Jim?
the
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Great chance! Goal! Portugal! And there is your opener. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already.
Seedorf.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Seedorf.
Hoeneß. Hoeneß!
Seedorf.
For Ferdinand. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! And that is a little undercooked. Roberto Carlos. This is promising.
Seedorf.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. The referee has given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And here's Mbappe. Shot, surely! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking for the run. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mbappe. Hoeneß, and he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied.
Tries a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Arsenal already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb.
Seedorf.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Yamal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Hernes. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted. And the shot! Hernes with the short one. Hernes. Can he get on the end of this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Desailly. And it's Vieira. He's looking wide. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely, now then. Ball's gone out of play.
Seedorf.
Hernes. And that's a dangerous... And the shot! And a neat finish!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Still behind by two. Is there a way back into this? Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Hernes. Oh, sweet feet. And he shoots! And it's half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Seedorf. Number 15, Roberto Carlos. Number 19, Ibrahimovic. Number 10, Mbappe.
So we're off
Coming on the
again.
field, number 7.
Well, I think they have to be
Hazard.
positive despite
Number
the
4,
scoreline. The one thing they
Bale.
don't want to do,
Number
Peter, is give
26,
away an early goal.
Gullit.
But they can't afford to
Number
get too cagey
18,
either. So
Eto'o.
attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Hazard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's going for goal!
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21, Hannes. Coming on to replace him is...
And that interception
number 9,
was most
Ronaldinho.
necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard tries one from range. Hazard, the man's a genius. A finish of true class. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here. There could be trouble here. He's had a shot! Goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Gullit never out of the action for very long. And it's Gullit. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Big chance! That's got him rattled.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Bale plays it short. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Corner number 3 coming up. Bale goes short. And here's Bale. Portugal are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Now, decent chance! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 3.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play.
8,
Portugal leading now. In comes the corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Eto'o currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of...
Oh, he's all alone! And the shot! And he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Portugal go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance for a shot! Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Gullit. Oh, important interception. Thuram tries to clear. Vieira.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. Now the ball in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the
Arsenal
passionate crowd
against
demands.
Portugal.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Out towards the flank. Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vieira. Thuram. Desailly. Oh, that was vital. Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hernus. And he's there to retrieve it. And the shot's on here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Driving on and making good progress. And no, that was never going to make it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he spark a counter here? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Mbappe! And there's the shot!
Ibrahimovic really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Hoeneß. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ibrahimovic. Yamal wriggles his way through. Good read, needed to be. Ferdinand clears. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the finish! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And he's managed to get free. And it's Vieira. That has been slung wide. And that interception was most necessary. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Seedorf running with the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hoeneß is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hoeneß. Roberto Carlos has created one goal already. That's been slipped through. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Takes the shot! Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute
Ibrahimovic
added
powering
time.
forward here. Now it's Yamal. Is there any support? He might not need it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And they're back on the ball again. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick announcement.
Arsenal
It is now time
come
for
in
our
leading
special
by
delivery.
just the odd
Please
goal.
grab the tickets you were given when you were walking
There's
through the
plenty
gates.
of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Arsenal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. on the move again.
Arsenal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Vieira. And it's Seedorf.
And Seedorf! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lahm. That's Vieira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down.
Oh, greatly! And a neat finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10.
So time for change,
Mbappe.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Ibrahimovic.
So that's 2 now
Number
without reply.
21.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it,
Roberto
now they have it.
Coming on the
Good
field.
run down the right,
Number
and here's
18,
Ibrahimovic.
Eto'o.
Hoeneß.
Number 26, Gullit. Number 9, Ronaldinho.
Good, strong
Number
midfield
8,
running here.
Marcelo.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Nicely weighted ball. Gullit never out of the action for very long. He won't be happy with that one. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitute. Yamal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Driving forward. Mbappe. Good purposeful running this.
Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Marcelo. That's tidy.
Seedorf.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's having a go! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes
Coming
here,
on the
both at the
field
same
is
time.
Number 22.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Substitutions taking place.
Neymar.
Purring through the gears. Ronaldinho. And it's Marcelo. Bale, and now the breakaway. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Marcelo tries to clear. Lovely feet. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Portugal may be down, but not out just yet. Maldini going forward.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That has ended up in no man's land. And they can counter here. And this is... it's Bale! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Portugal have their third corner. Neymar goes short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Haaland! Another one of football's and how moments. And it's Lahm. And here's Hullet. Great vision. And he's worked it through. And he was alert to it.
Hullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Lahm delivers. Czech claims it without any fuss. Marcelo. And here's Eto'o.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. He'll try from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hullet stood his ground strongly. He's having a hit! And he's taking no chances there. And that interception. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he said it.